The instant kind of reaction for a lot of us is, oh, there's a problem. There's a thing we need to fix. There's something that's happening here. Team doesn't have enough capacity. And our first reaction is just hire more people, throw more bodies at it. That is always the wrong thing to do. And another reason for this is because a new hire doesn't immediately give you more capacity. And I think it's kind of a fallacy to believe it does. And I think a lot of people do still think this way. But let's imagine that you're servicing clients and you just don't have any more time. You want to bring in another couple of people, or let's say one person, to come in and help service those clients with you. Now, overnight, your productivity isn't going to double. Realistically, it'll probably take months. And the reason for that is when you bring someone in that is new, you have to run down all the clients that you have, run down what you do, how you work, everything about what you do and all the processes that you have to teach that new person. And that requires time. So that new person is probably not going to do everything overnight. And at the same time, you're taking your own time to help get that person up to speed. And that creates less capacity in the short term. So anytime you hire someone, anytime you bring in someone new, immediately think in a essentially downward trend of productivity. Because over the long term, it may go up if you have the right hire and the right person, and it ends up working well, and they don't leave, and a lot of the other variables. But the immediate assumption is that, oh, cool, like there's a problem, let's hire a person. Let's just get someone in there, get a body in there, we'll be good to go. But usually in the short term, that creates less productivity, less output, and solves less problems. It creates more problems, more headache, more issues. And in the long term, that does kind of grow and go up. But in the short term, if you're running into like a brick wall problem and you're like, okay, we have no more capacity to do this, our immediate reaction is let's just hire people. That may not be the right approach, especially if you need something overnight or like very, very short term. Hiring a person is going to be the absolute wrong move in that scenario. The biggest Jira mistake I see being made is when teams try to achieve a goal by implementing Jira, but they miss the execution layer. This is the thing that allows you to achieve your goals inside of your tool layer. And if you're curious how we implement the grid operating system with our clients, hit the first link in the description below.